This is Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News, talking about shelters. It's funny, an article was put out by a local paper, and they talked about how, Hollick sent out the email and saying, "Hey, we need a shelter here," and he opened up the one against the advice of the county, and there's a lot of hoo-ha about that. And my biggest issue was, now that I found out the roof was fixed, that it was for Category 3, that it's at 19 feet above elevation. I think it was a good thing. The thing I have a biggest issue with Hollick and the other political leaders and that were there is they did nothing. Once they found out people were coming with food, no water, no cots, they were totally unprepared. They did nothing, and it took me getting out there and go broadcasting to get people like All Face Food Bank to bring MREs and people to bring food there. And it's what's funny about it is the city's taking credit for it, and so is the local paper, which amazes me. I understand, I have a great deal of responsibility on here because my reach is so great, but it just amazes me that you'll have these politicians like Dieter go out and credit someone like Hollick and the local paper for getting on the complex, which they did, the Hollick did, but getting all the food there. And it's funny because I know someone that talked to people at the Sun, and they were refuting what I was saying, "Oh no, they have food, everything's great there." I'm like, so my video report with the actual people, that didn't happen, that's fake news. But it's funny how far that Gondo and the local politicians would go to try to minimize the scoop. Sorry for that diatribe, but they were talking about shelters now and a lot of attention that's been brought to it, apparently not by me. And Dieter committed to looking into and getting shelters and for the local area, one being, we talked before, Laurel, Garden Elementary, Venice Middle School, they're being looked at. And, she agrees with most people they shouldn't have to drive 45 minutes away. And I went to school with Dieter's kids. I know her. She ignores me, but we knew each other 30 years ago. But she's a hound dog. She'll get it done. So good things are happening. You don't always need the people to recognize stuff, but it's just disappointing sometimes when you see that political crap and that garbage that goes on out there. This has been Frankie Abbruzzino with the Scoop News.